What's going on, guys? Welcome to the vlog. So first things first, today in training we did like a little tournament and my team won, and one of my good friends, Sebastian, lost, and I don't know why, I just think it's so funny when he loses. So I did a little Instagram today. It's just a picture of the winning team and the caption is just Sebastian lost. So if you guys are following me on Instagram wondering why I did that, it's just to make fun of Sebastian. Anyway, me and Mimi are about to pick up some stuff for a video that we're gonna shoot later tonight. But yeah, so I'll see you guys when we get back. Alright, back from the shopping trip. We got a lot of stuff, because I'm gonna do like a diagram and talk about confidence later in this video. But right now, it's really late. We already had dinner, so I'm about to go to bed right now. But before I do, I just want to give you guys a little announcement. So I do have some good and bad news. The bad news is that I'm not doing any more customized training programs after May 12th on Friday. That's the last time I will accept and do any more customized training programs for the foreseeable future. But the good news is I'm stopping this because it's been taking up a lot of my time lately. I spent a lot of time creating the customized programs for you guys, and I've been getting like really good feedback, but it does take a lot of time. And right now with the Elite 90 program, with my own training, with the YouTube videos, with answering emails, and with my new project that I haven't released yet, I'm just feeling very, very overwhelmed to the point like where it's starting to get over my head. So if you want a customized program before I discontinue it, order one before next Friday. Anyway, it's late. I need to do some editing. I need to do some other work, speaking of how busy I am. But tomorrow we have team training, and I will show you guys some of the footage from that. Welcome, guys. It's Matt's Guide to Confidence. I can't explain how many times I've gotten this question of like, Matt, how do you improve your confidence? Or Matt, when I'm training by myself, I can do all these moves. Or when I'm training with my friends on the street, I can do all these moves and I feel so confident. But as soon as the game comes, I get nervous. I don't know what to do. I freeze up and I'm just not confident. So today, I'm really going to break down how confidence works and how to improve your confidence. So honestly, I think there's three parts to confidence. I think there's a mental aspect to the side about self-talk, about visualization and stuff like that. I think there is a individual training and team training, like actual training, the number of hours that you train. And lastly, I think it is about pushing the limits of your comfort zone over and over again. So I'm going to go break down all three. So I break down the mental side of confidence into two areas. The first is self-talk and the second is visualization. Now there's many forms of self-talk, but three kind of phrases that I used a ton, or variations of those three phrases, are like, I'm just as good. For example, I would be going to a tryout, or I'd be playing with a new team. I would look at these players and I would tell myself, I'm just as fast as this player. I'm just as good at finishing as this player. I'm just as technical as all of these players. That telling somebody that I'm just as good as everybody here, or I am better at certain aspects of the game, it really helped improve my confidence when I came into new tryouts or new teams or new situations. The second thing that really helped me is I've been here before. And this was really big when I was joining new teams. Even when I'm coming to St. Louis FC, I would tell myself, look, I've been the new guy before. I've joined new teams before. I've done this all before. And just kind of reminding myself that I've been here and I've overcome and I've moved up into the leadership role or become one of the leading scorers for that team. It kind of like helps me rationalize this new team that I'm about to join. I've been here before, and this is nothing new. Even though it is a new team, new environment, new players, the situation of joining a new team is not new to me. And that helps raise my confidence so that I can succeed in this new situation. The third and final piece of self-talk that I use constantly is it's the same thing. And I do this when I'm playing the game. The soccer that I play with this new team is the same exact thing as when I'm training by myself, or it's the same exact thing as when I'm playing in college, or it was the same exact thing as when I was playing in high school. The game doesn't change. And so I would tell myself, look, you have no reason to be scared about joining this new team, attending this new tryout, because soccer is the same no matter where you go. Now, in visualization, there's really 3 forms of visualization that I like to use. The first is to visualize myself playing. I literally would just imagine myself doing step overs, attacking a defender, crossing the ball, defending somebody one-on-one, and actually that mental visualization helps you improve the same way that actually going out there and training does. Now, actually training helps you more, but there's been lots of studies that athletes who visualize constantly see huge improvements in their game as well. A lot of you guys probably get unconfident when a coach or a teammate is yelling at you when you mess up constantly. And something that I did when I was in high school and as a freshman or sophomore, I had the upperclassmen constantly yelling at me whenever I messed up, or even at college when I had the seniors yelling at me as a freshman. I imagined or I visualized my interactions with the players. I visualized an older senior yelling at me, and as I visualized that and him yelling at me and talking to me and me responding and what my response would be, both physical and verbal, it really helped me prepare for that when that did happen. Lastly, I visualized success. When I was in high school, I visualized myself signing a national letter of intent to play at a Division I college. I imagined what it would look like. I imagined the feeling that I would have. When I was in college, I imagined signing a professional contract. I imagined playing in front of thousands of fans. I imagined signing autographs. I imagined it all. And that visualization of success helped motivated me and helped honestly raise my confidence that I can do this. I would see myself achieving these things in my head, and that helped me get motivated and helped me really want it more and be more certain that I could achieve it. The second thing that I found really raised my confidence is training. And I found that the more and more hours I've put in, the more confident I am with my abilities. For example, if I'm doing a step over, when I first was learning a step over and I had only put in about 10 hours to even learning how to do a step over, I was not confident at all to bust that out in a game. I was like, I'm going to lose it, I'm going to step on the ball, I'm going to trip. I wasn't confident in my ability at all. As I have gotten older and older and older, and I've put in more and more hours into training that step over, and I've done that step over move probably 10,000 times now, I'm so confident in doing that in a practice or in a game that I could do it without even a second thought. These numbers aren't exact. I pretty much just kind of drew random dots on the board, but I think I'm right now around 8,000, 7,000 hours in total put in. But when I was 14, I had a fraction of that, maybe just 1,000 to 2,000 hours put into playing soccer. My confidence with trapping a long ball, or passing in pressure, or taking somebody on one-on-one with a step over, or doing the same move and beating them down the line, or so many different parts of the game, it was not that confident. But then as I continued to train and continued to grow as a soccer player, like when I was 18, I probably had about 5,000 hours put in, all of a sudden I could do all these new things, and I was so much more confident in my game because I had another additional 3,000 hours of training put in. And now at 24, with about 7,000 to 8,000 hours put in, I'm very, very confident doing most things in a soccer game. And I know that if I put in 2,000 to 3,000 more hours to reach that 10,000 mark, or even push past that 10,000 mark, that I'll be even more comfortable doing stuff that I'm not comfortable now in the game, or stuff that I'm not confident to do in the game now. Once I continue to train and put more and more time to that, I will be confident to do those things. Third and final thing, and I think the biggest thing in improving your confidence, is pushing outside of your comfort zone. For example, when I was 5 years old, I only had very, very limited experience outside of my comfort zone. I would just play with my closest friends and my dad. It wasn't challenging, or it wasn't pushing outside my comfort zone to do any of that, and I was just in my tiny little bubble inside my comfort zone. Attending tryouts, playing with new players I didn't know, doing all that stuff was outside of my comfort zone and stuff I wasn't confident doing. By age 10, I had attended a few tryouts, I played on a few different teams, I got used to what it felt like to play with other players, and I started to expand my comfort zone. That was now comfortable for me. Attending a tryout was still not very comfortable, as I only attended about 2 by the age of 10. Playing on a brand new team wasn't exactly that confident, as I mainly had the same players on my team every single year. But I was starting to get a little bit more confident being on a team, because I had those 5 years of playing with different players and starting to gain confidence in my abilities. By age 15, I had done multiple club tryouts. I had already played my freshman year of high school soccer for JV. I was pushing to make varsity my sophomore year, and I had done so much more. Pushed out of my comfort zone a little bit each and every time I went to a new tryout. I was invited for a new trial. I tried something new in practice. I played in another game. I pushed every time I did something new. My comfort zone was slowly getting wider and wider and wider. And by that time, attending a tryout to make varsity was not that scary for me, because I had attended 7 or 8 tryouts before. My comfort zone was now getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and everything in that comfort zone I was fully confident with doing. By age 20, my comfort zone had gotten very, very big, because I had done even more tryouts. I played for different teams. I had risen to the top ranks of my high school team, or even in the city. I had already attended showcase tournaments, ID camps. I've been talking to coaches. So my comfort zone had grown with each new experience. Stuff still outside my comfort zone was playing for a semi-pro team, playing in front of thousands of fans, talking to a pro coach, because I had not done that yet. Now I'm just 24, but by age 25, my comfort zone will even be bigger than it is right now. And right now, I'm very confident attending a professional tryout or playing semi-pro, going to different PDL teams. I've played soccer in Germany, Iceland, Canada, and so my comfort zone has gotten very, very big now with all my new experiences. Each one pushing my comfort zone very, very slightly bigger and bigger. And now I'm the most confident that I've ever been with my game, because of each new experience and each time stepping outside my comfort zone. So I hope that answered a lot of your guys' questions, and I hope that helped you guys out. I've read one comment, or a couple comments on the last video, just about or 2 videos ago, about my editing style for Chicago, and it's like, oh, we don't want to see just cool angles, we just want to hear you talk about soccer. I understand this is a soccer channel, but at the same time, I'm just having fun with it. I love editing. I love doing this stuff. And especially when I go on trips like to Chicago, or I'm in Europe, or I'm doing whatever, then I probably will throw in an edit. And it's not going to be every single video. It's going to be new crazy angles and drone footage. Like this one is a lot different than the last life of the pro. And that's exactly what I want. I want every single video to be different. I want some to have really cool edits or montages, and I want others to just be more informative, and I want others to be goofy, and I want some to just be a full training session. Every single one's going to be different, and every single person likes different things, and I love editing all the different types of videos. So just because one video you don't like, or just because one video I have an edit, doesn't mean every single video is going to be like that. So that's just my thoughts. Don't get your panties in a bunch if you you thought that the last video was just too edity and you didn't like it. Each one's different. Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Matt. You guys seem to really enjoy the ice cream that I made in 2 episodes ago, so I decided I'm going to try something new. Today we're about to make tilapia fish tacos.
Why did you?
So let's just get right into it. First things first, we're gonna make the guacamole sour cream sauce that I put on the tacos. So you just scoop a decent amount of sour cream. Step 2, we cut up 2 avocados. Then you just scoop it out. Step 13, you just mix it up.
Those aren't even jalapenos. Those are green peppers.
No, they are.
I thought the sign said green pepper. Is it a jalapeno?
Yeah.
Say what you're doing.
Cutting them up. The jalapenos.
For what?
The sauce.
Oh my.
It was weird because the first bite that I took of the jalapeno wasn't that spicy at all. It tasted like a green pepper.
That's because the season is the spiciest part.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
That's what a lot of people take them out. Look at you!
Chef Boyardee.
Look at your
I am. I like to put in about 60 grams of jalapenos. Is about 55.
Oh my God.
Next step, you take your parsley. No wait, next step you take your cilantro and you cut it up. You want to just cut it as thinly as possible. Or what's it called? Small pieces? You want to cut it up.
Chop.
I really like the smell of cilantro. Do you like the smell of cilantro? Saute it up if you want to.
Did you actually get it in there?
Yeah, it was a good toss. Then the last step for the sauce that we're gonna do is just lime. Again, about a tablespoon. So,
Oh my God.
oh, that's about a tablespoon. I make it look or sound a lot worse, but I'm actually good at, not bad at cooking. Oh, shoot.
Oh my God.
Take like that much onions. And that is the sauce this time. Now I'm gonna make like the stuff that goes on the tilapia because what's it? It's the seasoning. Gonna make the seasoning and just use a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm just gonna go rapid fire right now. Paprika, cumin ground smoked, cayenne, garlic powder, oregano, and a little bit of brown sugar. You just put the seasoning on the fish. Now I'm just heating up the pan to medium hot, putting some oil on it. Then I'm gonna fry the fish. In Missouri, we call this a fish fry.
Let's just say that after last time, I'm just a little overly concerned.
I mean, last time we did the fish, it went great.
No, the last thing you cooked.
Oh, the ice cream?
Yes.
Yeah, that was bad. Everyone thinks I'm a bad cook now. This is to prove to you guys that I'm good. 2 minutes.
Oh! Okay. How do you know it's cooked all the way?
Now we cook the tortilla.
5.
Ow. Voila.
Oh my God.
I'm not a bad cook, see? So those I always just try to be kind of goofy when I cook. I'm honestly not that good of a cook. I'm okay. Anyway, that's about it for tonight. I've been working super hard all day today. Mimi and I are just gonna watch The Office right now. Just chill, lie back, and that's it. Just chill. It's 8:30 at night right now. I'm tired. But we got training tomorrow morning. Whoa. Anyway, I forgot to do a sign off, so I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe.
I can fly.